The peaceful and creative demonstrations by students demanding a solution to the university funding crisis and against the tax reform were met with brutal repression by the security forces.
We reject this violence. We have colleagues who were wounded and we don't know where they are. We ask the government to stop this violence and allow us to demonstrate. We were protesting peacefully. Nobody was wearing hoods. Our teachers were there and children. We demand they respect our right to protest.
At one protest, a policeman was seen being attacked, but the students insist this is not representative of the Colombian student body. They suspect it was an attempt to smear their legitimate demands.
We condemn that kind of violence, but we think it was an isolated incident which mustn't be allowed to divert the student movement. What wasn't an isolated incident was the repression by the ESMAD riot squad. That's what the government should concentrate on. These violations of our rights happen not just in Bogotá, but in Popoyan, and people need to know that the government has done nothing about that.
Human rights organizations that monitored the protest condemned what happened when the anti-riot squad known as ESMAD attacked the protest and stopped it from continuing.
In the evening, in the Calle 100, the official response was to send the ESMAD. They deliberately attacked with tear gas and stun grenades. There was no disturbance there. It was a peaceful protest, but they would decide they wouldn't allow anyone to block the road.
In spite of this violence launched by the new government against demonstrations, the United Workers' Confederation says the protest will not stop. In fact, they will be stepped up.
Next Thursday, we are going to have a big protest with students, unions and social movements. They are all joining this protest. And on the 28th, we are calling for super demonstrations throughout the country, with occupations of the regional capitals. We want to see if other sectors, the indigenous and campesino movements, can come out alongside the students. We want to show the government and Congress the growing discontent with the regressive tax reform.
Although the use of force by the police was obviously excessive, President Ivan Duque and his defense minister have dismissed these human rights abuses and blamed the protesters for the violence.